What's up, everybody? This is John with the Unpaid Gamers, another car thoughts video for you. I have a later appointment today, so kind of late getting started. So traffic's a little heavier, unfortunately. Don't like that, but regardless, out. So figured I'd hop on here and just go on about something, I guess. So for you sports fans out there, the new Madden is coming up. Comes out tomorrow. Madden NFL 23. So I don't know if anybody cares about that anymore. seems like a lot of people do. But I tell you what, though, the Madden games are not what they used to be, in my opinion. And I don't know. They're definitely better. They look better. More features in that sense. But I don't know. Every time I try to play, I don't know if I've changed or they've changed, but they just feel very soulless to me, and it's very hard to get enjoyment out of them. But I have played a ton of Madden games over the years. I remember, probably, I don't know that I actually played any NES ones. I know I played some Super Nintendo ones. And I think that was I'm trying to think when the first one was. Was there even any on NES? I'm sure there is. There's just like John Madden Football or something. Anyway, so I've never been a big sports guy, but me and my dad, we both liked football, and I would watch it at least on occasion. And I definitely liked the games and stuff. So I remember we would play, it was like ESPN Monday Night Football. And my dad liked football over the years, of course. And so kind of got excited because I would start to watch some with him. And I got him to play some of the games with me. And that would be the one that we would play. And it was so funny because I guess we found that certain plays you could do, and you could literally pass for 80 yards. And I don't mean you run a pass play, catch it, and then run, and the total, the total play was 80 yards. I mean, you could throw it 80 yards or 90 yards or whatever, these bomb passes, and you would almost always catch it on certain plays. It was like a glitch or something. And so it just got ridiculous sometimes once we figured some of that stuff out. And we would self-impose rules to where we would only, there were certain games we would you could only run a run play unless you were on third down, I think is how we did. You had to run twice, you had a pass play for third, and then your fourth down you could run a pass play or punt or whatever. But just to kind of keep it a little more realistic. And I know sometimes they do throw pass plays and stuff on first, but just to mess with the pace, and just kind of something different for us to make it more enjoyable, and to make us run plays, because it's just not exciting to run all the time in those old games, when your character looks like a circle with a helmet or whatever. But we would play that. It was tons of fun. And I remember I end up trading that one in because Madden, I don't even remember, one of those early Madden games that came out, and it was when it was really starting to kind of pick up steam, and it was oh, this is the next new big thing is this Madden this year, and everybody's making a big deal of it. So I traded in that Monday Night Football. My dad got so bummed out over it, and we started playing Madden and stuff, and it was for me, being a kid, it was oh, this has the new teams, and this has, because they were the expansion teams. At the time, it was the Jaguars and the Panthers. They were new. So it had those teams, and just, some new features, looked a little bit better, stuff like that. But something about the gameplay on that other one, and he was so bummed out. And now, like, looking back, I understand. It was just the fun for us, not the next new big thing. But so I have some of those kind of fond memories of football games in general, but I've never been like a huge sports fan though. I mentioned before, like, I like the NBA 2K games. I have like Madden over the years, and back like Super Nintendo days, like I would get I got like the quarterback club, and it was Troy Aikman's quarterback club, I think is what it was. I would try them all then and stuff, and I liked them for sure. And then of course, there was the NFL 2K that came out that was awesome, and then EA selfishly got the NFL license and hogged it all up. Nobody else can make an NFL game, and it's been that way ever since, which blows, because the Madden games, man, it's so cookie cutter anymore, and very notorious for lots of things. They'll remove features a couple years later, add it back and call it new. And I tell you, one of my favorite Madden games of all time is it was like Madden 05 for, I'm pretty sure it was a 360. Pretty sure. Or the Xbox. But I think it was 360. Is that right? Maybe it was the original Xbox. I kind of don't remember. But I'm pretty sure it was 05. And fuck, it's been like 17 years. But I liked it. Again, for me, memories being tied to it, right? Like, I would play it. I had a group of friends that were coming over at the time. They'd come over every week, and we would just play a match of football against each other. And we would keep track of streaks and stuff. So, like, I just have good memories of that particular one. But one of my favorite features about it, though, is I always love the franchise modes in games, and the career modes and stuff like that. So it had a franchise mode, but it had like, in between the games and stuff, it would play like a talk radio, kind of NFL radio set, and it would talk about things that were happening during that season and that year and stuff. And I just remember it being so cool that they would put something like that in a game and like make it work, and it seemed to really make sense at the time. And I don't know, like when you're really diving into the sports, or you're into, like there's all that Sports Today and the talk radio shit that they do, and I don't know, it was just cool to me. It helped immerse me into that at the time, and it was a great soundtrack. It was, and I don't want to shit on anybody's music or anything, but there's a clear shift in like the music that used to be in those games to now, and like it was very much kind of rock, and the soundtrack was like that. And now it's hip hop and rap and stuff like that, and whatever, that's cool. But it, like, I'm generally a rock heavy metal person, so like it was a great time for me and Madden games, and I just really liked that one. More modern systems, there was one that I liked purely for this reason, but it had a halftime show, and it's much like how NBA 2K does it, but it was with live actors. And I mentioned numerous times, I love those full motion video games and games that have just clips of real humans in it, for a few different reasons. But it would do the halftime show, and it would have video of real people. I don't remember which one that was, but I liked it just for that reason. And I don't know, very minimal improvements every year that Madden's notorious for. Very small improvements. So like, very early on, I discovered that unless you just got money to burn, it's like you're better off just getting one every couple of years. And that's kind of what I've done. I kind of don't really buy them like new anymore anyway. I've gotten some of the PS4 ones because they introduced like the story mode, and one of those was I know it has like an actor from Friday Night Lights, which I love that movie, and more importantly, the TV show Friday Night Lights. So I know it has like a member of the cast or a couple of them, and I don't know if any of the writers or who's really associated there, but it's that kind of thing, and I thought it was cool they did that. So I did end up picking that one up, but like I got it on sale way cheap, and I don't know. I don't have any on the PS5 yet because I look at them and like they look a little better, but do I care really? I'm just not big into the Madden games anymore. But I am thinking about getting this new one, the Madden 23. And I'll tell you my reason. My reason mostly has to do with John Madden passing away, and he's featured in this one. And I don't know really what that means other than being on the cover. It seems like I heard that there's a kind of an intro game that you can play, and even if it's just one game, who knows? But it's kind of like I guess an all-star mode, and he's featured in that and has like bits of commentary in it and stuff. So, just for, I don't know what you want to call it, nostalgia's sake, memory's sake, whatever. I think it's cool, very cool that they're honoring him in that way. I mean, it is his name on the game after all. But I think it's cool. So I may end up getting this new one just for that reason, and the fact that I don't have a PS5 version of it yet. So, I do like football. I think that it would be the NFL franchise would be better served being with someone other than EA. I wish they would open it up and at least let 2K have a shot at it again. And I know they even, people have issues with them now too. With all the microtransactions and VC and shit like that, and they've become very cookie cutter within themselves. But I don't know. I feel like their games are very, very solid, however, and you can. I think any of these annual release games, whether it's sports games, Call of Duty, whatever, you're only going to get small improvements anyway, and that's just kind of the nature of the beast. These games, they take a long time to develop, so I don't know that's generally just a fault with 2K or Madden or whatever. I think annual release games are a bad idea in general, but I don't know. They're out there. That's the thing. So anyway, I guess that's my thought on Madden, roughly. Annual sports games, something like that. But mostly just kind of Madden I'm talking about at the moment. And the new one is coming out. They will feature John Madden to those degrees, and I think that is interesting. Again, whether it's nostalgia or just memory or whatever, I think it's cool they're doing it. So I may pick it up. If I do, I don't know if I'll stream. I don't really stream sports games so much, or a lot of those games. I don't really get into the whole oh, you suck, man, shit like that. I don't want to hear that because I'm not a regular hardcore player, so I'm probably going to suck if I play it. So I don't know if I'll stream any or not, but regardless, I probably will talk about it. So stay tuned. Anyway, I'll definitely be streaming some other stuff, if not that. And until next time, see ya.